Alright then, the Champions League. Hey, what's poppin' people? Welcome back to Football Therapy with me, your host Jan. I do hope you lot are all doing well today, mate. I really do hope that. Welcome to your match preview of Chelsea's epic, titanic, incredible, exciting clash with... Have I worded this right? Basically, this is your match preview of Chelsea versus Sevilla in the Champions League. Exciting stuff. It's the opening game in Chelsea's group. Fairly decent group. I mean, let's be real, it's a wicked group. But Sevilla are no mugs. I know they might have lost the last time out, but they are a very accomplished European team, and they will be looking to take advantage of some frailties in this current Chelsea side. So we're going to talk about that today, mate. I'm also going to do a predicted lineup and a match prediction. Quick shout out and thank you to everyone who's subscribed to Football Therapy. I really do appreciate it, man. It means a lot. What a journey we're on, nearly 100,000 subscribers. If you think you might enjoy daily content regarding Chelsea from yours truly, do consider subscribing and hitting the bell notifications icon. That is important. And please do drop a like on the video, man. Show your support to a content creator who's done 3 videos today, man. And I am tired. Alright then, let's get into this match preview. So of course Sevilla are one of the big dogs now in La Liga. They've won Europa League, they gave Bayern Munich a run for their money in the Super Cup. They're going to be in and around the top echelons of the Spanish league this season, as they have been recently. Good players, a good system, good team. Julian Lopetegui is a good manager, and he's found a good home at Sevilla. They've got a feel-good factor. They've signed the likes of Rakitic back. Everything's going pretty well for them. And like I said, they're a good team. But they did lose last time out in La Liga to Granada. Granted, they had to play half the match with 10 men, and ultimately Granada scored the winner to make it 1-0 late on. So context is required in that loss. But generally, maybe, hold on, I was about to say that could be an advantage for Chelsea, but that could mean they're just going to come back with a reaction and be really good. Anyway, this is the lineup Lopetegui put out last time in La Liga. Could we expect to see something similar in the Champions League against Chelsea tomorrow evening? Possibly, maybe, probably. Regardless, I think it will be a 4-3-3 formation. I think Rakitic will be in the midfield, and Sevilla look to control games in possession if possible, but ultimately they can play very well without the ball as well. They're very accomplished side, man, and they will use their nous and settled teamwork, if that is a thing, to try and take advantage of an unsettled Chelsea side. But perhaps we will be more settled, take a shot every time I say the word settled, than you might expect, with additional I'm so tired. With additional inclusions to the Chelsea side than what we've seen at the weekend. It's what I'm trying to get at. Basically, training videos and news stories floating around this afternoon/evening have implied that both Edouard Mendy and Thiago Silva will be restored to the Chelsea side for this Champions League clash. Now, it's very, very difficult to predict a lineup at the moment, especially with all these new players. Frank Lampard's difficult to predict at the best of times, but with the new players, waiting for players to settle in the team, find partnerships and chemistry that will look to ferment their place in a starting 11 for a longer period, it's difficult to, predict a lineup. That being said, I'm going to do it anyway. So let's take a look at my predicted starting 11 for Chelsea against Sevilla in the Champions League. So hopefully we will see Edouard Mendy back in goal. That's what's been rumoured. That would be a very, very welcome sight indeed. I think Ben Chilwell will be good to go again at left back. I think there'll be a lot of recurring faces with little rest in this starting lineup, regardless to the fact how we've got Man United on the weekend. I think Ben Chilwell at left back, Thiago Silva will return to the starting lineup to partner Kurt Zouma and settle him down to have no silly mistakes like we saw against Southampton. I also think Azpilicueta will start at right back to continue that French-speaking partnership along the back line and into the goalkeeping area. Although they've both played recently, I do think Jorginho and N'Golo Kante keep their place. Again, the sort of French connection with N'Golo Kante and front. Jorginho looks to be playing okay recently, playing some long diagonals, which will help runners, in my opinion. And to be honest, man, I think many more keep their place. I think Kai Havertz will play in the number 10 behind Timo Werner, who looked great in the number 9. You know, Tammy Abraham could start, he'll be given a chance, but I think Timo, if he's good to go, if he says he's fit, he'll start up front. Seemingly the same. I think Christian Pulisic will start on the left. In his best position, he should be good to go. He's had a lot of rest time. He shouldn't be tired. He's getting his match sharpness back. And I think Hakim Ziyech makes his full debut starting in this game. Now, I think Ziyech was a little bit rocked in the Premier League with the physicality and speed, but ultimately, this is European football. This is playing against the Spanish side. He's smashed up the Champions League before. So this is what I think personally should happen. Listen, man, of course this is him dropping Mason Mount, and I know there's a Twitter war against Mason Mount. I personally love the player, but I absolutely understand why he should not be farmed out on the wing. Personally, I've got no time for that. I love to see him in the midfield in a 4-3-3, and to be honest, he's played okay, pushed out to the flank sometimes. But as long as we've got better players like Pulisic and Ziyech good to go, they have to start for me. They always were going to be the front three: Ziyech, Pulisic and Timo Werner with Kai Havertz in behind. Let's be real, that's what we all want to see. So that is my starting lineup prediction / more hoping, really. So there's not that much rest time, and there's a lot of the same players starting this game in my predicted lineup as there were against in the Southampton game. I can talk, I promise you I can talk. Obviously the biggest letdown for Chelsea in that Saints game was the defence, and bringing in Mendy and Thiago Silva should sort out a lot of that. And having Hakim Ziyech start will be incredibly exciting to feed Timo Werner those long diagonal balls. So hopefully, man, we can see our perfect lineup. You know, Reece James might feel a little bit like hard done by with me saying that, and I do want Reece to become a starting 11 player. But at the moment, Azpilicueta is very, very valuable defensively, and, you know, showing his leadership qualities and obviously speaking French with the rest of the guys at the back. It's all very important at the moment. So, that lineup could be the one. And provided we have all the quality out there and everyone's feeling confident and not overly fatigued, which, let's be honest, man, is a huge risk with these games coming thick and fast, and the fact how these players, if indeed they do play, they might not be totally match fit, no pre-season, etc. But it's the same for everyone, man, and the same for Sevilla as well. Like, I don't know too much about them as a team. I'm not going to pretend that I do. I just looked at the recent results, lineups, formations, and general play styles, etc. And ultimately, Chelsea should be favourites to win this game. They've got the quality, they've got the superstars. If they're feeling themselves on the day, or on the night more accurately, they can combine and do the business. Sevilla are the hardest opposition team in the group, obviously, much more than the other two. No disrespect to Rennes, they're a pretty decent side, you know. And Krasnodar, I don't know enough about it, mate. So this is the hard game. They've got good European pedigree. They've just come off a European title, you know, much more than what Chelsea did last season, and they looked really good against Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich obviously won 2-1 against them. When we faced Bayern Munich, yes, let's not talk about that. So context is required here. We should not take Sevilla lightly. They could absolutely beat Chelsea. It could happen. But I believe in Chelsea. I think they played some scintillating football in the opening 40 minutes against Southampton. I think if they play this kind of attacking football, they'll score goals. It's really looking at the back now. Can the different goalkeeper and Thiago Silva make the difference? And ultimately, I think yes, that could be a huge difference for Chelsea. So I am going to do a score prediction for this game, and I'm going to say, it's so good that it's no away goals here, that it's just points and no points. I'm going to say a Chelsea 3-2 win. So, you know, if we get all 3 points from this game, I'll rip your hand off, I'll take it, mate. That's all that matters at this point. I don't care about clean sheets at the moment. I just care about getting the W, moving forwards and progressing along the way. That's all I'm asking for, mate. So I'm saying 3-2. I'm really keen and interested to get all your school predictions and lineups down in the comment section below, man. So drop that in, express yourselves. I want to see it. I'll be hanging out there. Respectfully converse with each other down in the comment section below. If you have enjoyed the video today, please do drop a like on the video. It really does help me out, man. Consider subscribing if you're new to the experience. And what else? That's it, man. Enjoy the football. I'll see you later.
You ain't so tough with that bad boy tuck. I'ma get it how I'm living, I'ma walk the walk. Outline my lines, I rap through thought. Body bag the verse, outlined in chalk. In my life seen trouble, hustle on the double. Silence on the trigger like my pick got a muzzle. Yo chick like to guzzle, bad boy stay in trouble. I only love this paper, sorry I don't. I laugh me, baby.